Dani Busboom's volleyball career has been all about change. Back in high school, she moved to setter in her senior year to get ready to come to Nebraska. And now in her senior year at Nebraska, she was asked to move once again. Coach Cook called Busboom into his office one afternoon last winter and told Dani, in the media guide next year, you will be listed as a Libero for the Huskers. He was asking this of a setter who was 63-4 at Nebraska. Busboom struggled with it a little bit at first, but her attitude about the change made it work out terrifically. And according to Coach Cook, the move allows her to showcase her exceptional athleticism. So Dani Busboom with the big move.
Being number one, I mean, you have to live up to the reputation every day, and every team is going to come after you. I mean, that's what we find out. Every team seems to have their best game against Nebraska. You really don't need three setters, and so we only had one libero, and it's kind of just do what's best for the team. And I knew, and I think everybody knew that that's what had to happen, and that's what we needed this year. I mean, it turns out we need to use both DSs. I tell a lot of hitters, go for it, I'm going to cover you. I want them to know that they can swing and somebody's going to be there backing them up. I mean, it's definitely not the easiest position, but the position where you have to probably think the least. I mean, it's all based on reactions and instincts. I'm a communications major. My toughest class is Spanish, which that's my minor, so actually I thought this semester was going to be one of my easiest ones, and it's turning out to be one of my hardest ones, so that's kind of been dealing with the, okay, I really do have to study this fall, so I'm going to go to Spain, and if Spain doesn't work out, Costa Rica. And then hopefully after I'm done in Spain, I can do some traveling in Europe, and that's what I really want to do too, but I mean, there's money involved in that and stuff like that, so I don't know if I'll get to do it.
I think Dani Busboom moving to the libero position is going to allow her now, and we're going to run a 5-1, that she'll be out there 5.5 rotations. So she's going to be one of the people that is going to bring that leadership and that energy and that competitiveness to our court. And I think, I'm going to go out right now, I think she'll be the best libero in the country. She's already tested out as the best athlete in the history of Nebraska volleyball. So I think that's going to be one of the bright stories of this season.
I think he thinks out of all of his players, and he thinks everybody's going to be great, and I think that's one way he was using to motivate me and justify his moving me positions.
Great up by Busboom.
Sometimes you can read, and sometimes maybe they're going to tip because you can see the way their arm swing is, but most of the time it's just reacting and using your quickness and speed and, trying to, play ahead of the game, thinking, well, they hit it right here the last time, they're probably going to mix it up, and just, always be ready for everything, whether it's a set or dump or, a tip or a hit right at your face. I mean, you gotta be ready for it all.
She's certainly been ready for it all tonight. Her 13 digs have helped Nebraska to a 2-0 lead over the Wildcats. We'll be back with more from Lincoln, Nebraska.